Muy buena, dragones de YouTube, te aquí un nuevo video para el canal. Aquí estamos en The Walking Dead. Y pues vamos a jugar. Va a ser largo. Y como les dije, a veces cuando es súper largo se corta. Y pues yo subo la primera parte y pongo la segunda parte a continuación. Y aunque sea corta, bueno, para que vean qué fue lo que sucede. Viva la experiencia completa. Crea una cuenta de Quédate para acceder a material exclusivo y ver el primero enterarte de los nuevos episodios. Acepta las condiciones de servicio. Unirse ahora, inicia sesión, no gracias. The Walking Dead Mission. La icónica superviviente de los episodios llegó me ahora lleva a aceptar. Consíguelo ya. No tengo plata para episodios. Para que sepan, yo no tengo las cosas completas porque... ¿Por qué? Porque esto se compra con tarjeta. Yo no puedo jugar el episodio 1 y el de Walking Dead 2. La vida es cruel cuando no puedes hacerla. Vida cruel. Entonces vamos atrás. Vamos a jugar. Episodio 2, hambriento de vida. Episodio 3, un camino largo por adelante. Episodio 4, a la vuelta de carretera. Episodio 5, el tiempo se agota. Episodio 4, episodio especial 400 días. Solo podemos jugar esta para ir a The Walking Dead 2. Ando tampoco puedo completarla. Pero igual, espero que les guste el video. Y espero que se oiga bien. Episodio. Primer episodio.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
Why do you say that?
You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about now I get the, I didn't do it.
And what do you say?
I say, yep, I know you didn't. I followed your case a little bit, you being a Macon boy and all.
What do you think?
I'm just glad I chose law and not order. Big messy trial like that. A lot of what happened can't ever be undone.
Any of that seem important to you?
All of it, but that box never shuts up. Sit in this seat and pay too much attention and you'll drive yourself crazy. I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long?
Going on my 6th year.
You meet your wife in Athens? You want to know how I see it?
Not really.
Well, too bad. It's my car. You might have the right to remain silent, but it don't mean I gotta be. Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman. You'll have to learn to stop worrying about things you can't control. I'm driving this man once. He was the worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about how he didn't do it. He was an older fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses, and he just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him. Crying and snotting all over right where you're sitting. Then before long, he starts kicking the back of the seat like a fussy baby on an airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop. That's government property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
So did he do it?
They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious, if you say so. This other...
Oh, shit. Thirsty. Fuck. My leg.
Disculpad por las palabras del juego porque así son los juegos. Pero yo no le estoy diciendo por el momento, yo no le estoy diciendo así que... maldición. A ver, ¿qué dice por aquí?
Why the hell did he have his gun out?
A veces voy a leer un poco.
Maybe it was tossed from the car during the wreck. Hey! Hey, officer! Are you alright? I'm still cuffed back here! Officer?
Oficial,
That doesn't look good. He wasn't ejected from the car.
Dime tú, ¿eso fue que hubiese salido volando? Ay, pongan en los comentarios que
I need to drag myself out that window.
Bien, ahora toca uno de los iconos de verbo para seleccionar una acción.
I need to drag myself out that window.
Bien, eso es bueno.
be easier to carry with these cuffs off.
Cartucho de escopeta. Ya tengo para cargar la escopeta. Vamos a ir por aquí. Uy, uy, uy.
Officer!
Oficial. Las llaves. Planificación tigre.
Officer! Holy shit! What in the hell? What the fuck are you? Get away from me! You made me do this!
Por mirarme feo. Pelotudo. Yo solo quería soda. La vida es que cuando mataste a alguien que quería soda.
His skin's all rotten and he smells like shit.
Huele a mierda. ¿Qué diablos?
What the hell is this?
Mira, ¿y este señor?
Help!
Ayuda.
Go get someone!
Alguien.
There's been a shooting!
Salió huyendo. ¿Qué mierda que pasó? Ay, me quieren comer. Incluso nos salvamos.
Hello? Anybody?
¿Hay alguien aquí?
Anybody up there? Hello? Anybody in there?
Por última vez.
I thought I saw a little girl in the forest. Are you up there? I'm not one of those things. Help! I'd fill one of those teacups with some bourbon if I could.
Bueno, vamos a movernos. Vamos a interactuar. Fuerte sonido.
Somebody! Yell if you can hear me!
Escuchar.
Hello?
Hola.
Anybody home?
¿Alguien en casa?
Need a little help.
Ayuda.
Hello? There's something going on.
Hola. Algo está pasando. Lean ustedes porque también el hombre... Para que
Coming in.
al hombre, pero igual.
Don't shoot,
Voy a
okay?
entrar, no disparen, ¿sí?
Hello?
Hola.
I'm not an intruder.
Soy un intruso.
Or one of them.
A uno de ellos.
These people might need more help than I do.
Bueno, vamos a ir aquí. ¡Qué rico! Eso es
It's
falso.
fake. Damn.
Es falso. Maldición. Es que lo sabía, es que se vio muy falso. Vamos a ver qué es esto. Libro de colorear. Qué bonito dibujo. Aún no.
Maybe there's something on
Hay
there.
algo aquí.
Furniture overturned,
Los
blood
muebles
everywhere.
deshechos, sangre por todas
Jesus.
partes. Dios mío.
What's that beeping?
¿Qué es eso?
God,
Pintura de niños.
that kid lived
Aquí
here.
vivía un niño.
This whole neighborhood is deserted.
Está
What
cierto.
the hell?
¿Qué demonios?
Cable's out.
No hay cable.
There are 3 new messages.
Tienes 3 mensajes nuevos. Vamos a ver qué es esto.
3 new messages. Message 1, left at 5:43 p.m.
Hey, Sandra, this is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so we're staying an extra day. Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Message 2, left at 11:19 p.m.
Oh my god, finally. I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Marietta. I've got to get back to the hospital. Please let me know that you're safe.
Message 3, left at 6:51 a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Wow. ¿Dónde estará Clementine? Me acabo de teletransportar. Qué épico. Papi. ¿Eh?
Hello?
Hola.
You need to be quiet.
Necesitas estar callado. No soy un monstruo. ¿Quién es? ¿Es eso?
Are you okay?
I'm okay. They tried to get me, but I'm hiding until my parents come home.
¿Dónde están tus padres? ¿Cómo te llamas?
What's your name?
I'm Clementine.
Ay,
This is my house.
Hi, Clementine.
Hola, Clementine.
I'm Lee.
Soy Lee. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Cuántos
How old are you?
¿Cuántos años?
And you're all alone?
Yes. I don't know where anybody is. How old are you?
I'm, 37.
Okay.
¿Dónde están tus
Where are your
padres?
parents?
They took a trip and left me with Sandra. They're in Savannah, I think. Where the boats are?
¿Dónde están?
Where are you?
I'm outside in my treehouse.
En mi casa.
They can't get in.
That's smart.
Eso es interesante.
See? Can you see me? I can see you through the window.
Ay, llena de cacho. Diablos. Este video no es apto para niños de 5 años. XD.
Did you kill it?
¿La mataste? Algo más lo mató. No sé, creo que sí.
I don't know.
No sé.
I think so.
Sometimes they come back.
A veces
Have you killed one?
¿Has matado a
No,
alguno?
but they get shot a lot.
Muy seguido.
You've been all by yourself through this?
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
I think that might be a little while, you know?
Oh,
Look, I don't know what happened, but I'll look after you until then.
¿Qué pasa?
what should we do
¿Qué
now?
vamos a hacer ahora? Buscar ayuda antes de que se salgan de aquí una vez después del atardecer. Buscar ayuda antes
We need to find help before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's not safe at night.
Sí, noche.
Let's go.
Vámonos.
Stay close to
Quédate
me.
junto a mí. La segunda parte el control incremental. La segunda parte de ella jugará. Digo que es la que controla. Y pues vamos por aquí. Espérame, Clementai, que me deja romper los huesos que tengo ya rotos.
Oh, man.
Demonios.
I ain't never getting home to Mama
Este
at
paso
this
nunca
rate.
llegaré a casa con mamá.
This sucks.
Esto es
Oh,
terrible.
it's hot this night.
Vamos. Abrir puerta.
What's the matter?
Should I stay?
Tengo que ir.
What?
I don't want to sleep in the treehouse tonight, but I don't know if I should leave. What if my parents come home?
I won't leave you alone.
Dejar eso.
Well, let's go somewhere safe that's close, okay?
That's a good idea. Hey, man!
Holy shit! Don't eat us!
We're not gonna hurt you.
¿Qué vamos a hacer?
Yeah. Thought for a second you and the little one were both gonna give us the chomp.
La voy a morder. ¿Qué está haciendo? ¿Qué está pasando?
Do you know what the hell this is?
No idea.
Ni idea.
So you've seen them
¿Entonces
then?
lo has visto?
You could say that.
¿Podríamos
I'm Sean.
hacer eso?
Sean Green.
Lee, this is Clementine.
I'm Chet.
Soy Che.
We shouldn't be out in the open like this. How about you help us clear the way and we'll take you and your daughter out of here and down to my family's farm. It should be safer there.
I'm not a dad.
No soy su padre, soy... Yo soy mi
Her
madre.
babysitter. Her parents are out of town.
Let's get going. Staying put for too long is a mistake.
En el mismo lugar.
What do you want to do?
¿Qué quieres hacer? Yo...
That monster's coming. Gotta go.
Debemos ir.
Lee, quick. Let's go. As babysitters go, I'd say her parents owe you a tip.
Pero manejándolo.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna run on home. My mama's gonna be in a snit.
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
It was nice to meet you both.
Chao.
Thank God you're okay.
También.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple days. Hope Brecken down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without Chet.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You've brought a couple
Es un
guests.
par de western. Sí, salvavidas.
Your boy's a lifesaver. Glad he could be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter then.
Oh, not his daughter. He's the babysitter.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there. Yeah, it's not doing so good.
Algo muy
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You, take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have.
bla 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 bla. Me van a curar la pierna, parece.
Let's have a look.
Veamos. Sí, esto
Yeah, this is swollen to hell.
Duele como el demonio, pero está todo.
It hurts like hell.
Duele como el demonio.
I bet it does. What did you say your name
¿Cómo
was?
dice que te llamabas? Soy Lee.
It's Lee. Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green.
No sé qué sabe tu nombre.
How'd this happen?
¿Cómo sucedió esto? Accidente de auto.
Car accident.
Accidente de
That's so.
auto.
Where were you headed before the car accident?
Accidente de auto. A ningún lado.
Home. Where's home?
¿Dónde se
I
quedó?
grew up in Macon. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who are you with?
Espero que
The
estés
girl.
leyendo. ¿Cómo se siente?
I was with a police officer. He was giving me a ride.
Awful nice of him.
I'm an awful nice guy.
House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there. We're done here.
Terminemos.
I didn't get your name, darling.
Entendí bien tu nombre.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
Looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
Teenage girl with her guts spilled out on the floor stood up from the dead and tried to bite me.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
They'll probably just have to shoot you. We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that'd be preferable.
There's blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early. Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose. All right then.
A dormir, a dormir. A dormir, me fui a dormir.
It smells like...
Huele a estiércol,
Manure.
a mierda.
manure? Like when a horse
Cuando un caballo
plops?
se hace.
Just like that.
I miss my mom and dad.
I bet, Clem.
How far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Muy bien.
Oh, okay.
Ya que con la tontería más.
I love you, baby.
Te amo. What the fuck? Es que te amo, nene.
Hey, get up.
Oye, levántate.
I'm itchy.
Tengo cabezón.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad.
Juan, me llamo.
Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Doc?
Yeah, nothing bothers him. Like water off a duck's back, you know?
That's a valuable trait lately.
No kidding. But frankly, I think it's because he's dumb as a bag of hammers.
Dad!
But he makes up for it with enthusiasm. The word is you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
Sure, we'll tag along.
It's a plan, then. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
Estoy emocionado.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Hey there, girls.
Hola, chicas. Ustedes dos se ven relajadas aquí.
How did you handle getting through this city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just
Disculpen la interrupción de
passed
nuevo.
people over some. Just.
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow, but even then I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Anybody in their right mind would. Families, barbecues, beers with good friends.
All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? With those gone, what's the point? You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how was that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
No salió ese mierda.
Yeah, my mistake.
We'll all be home soon.
Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
You having a nice time with Katya, Clementine?
Yeah.
¿Dónde está Luke? Ok. ¿Pero?
It's not the most reliable pickup in the world, but it gets the job done.
Hey there, Kitty.
Hola. ¿Necesitas ayuda? ¿Cómo está tu hijo? ¿Cómo está tu hijo?
How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Katya's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's. We're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us.
Ay, lo leo muy rápido. Es que... ¿Qué pasa? Las letras necesitas ayuda con esto.
Need any help?
No, I think I got it.
No creo.
Do you need any help?
¿No necesitas ayuda?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
No tengo hijos así.
Nah, no kids.
Would've liked one then.
Me hubiera gustado tener uno.
You know.
¿Cuál es tu plan?
So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
See ya.
Ya se está haciendo larga. Vamos a ir aquí a ver qué hay. Yo no puedo pasar, este es el bailador. Vamos de aquí. Vamos para acá, a ver qué hay. ¿Qué no iba por acá? Aquí. No te voy a ver, pero tú... No lo estoy viendo porque sí. Y por acá no hay nada.
It's just whatever scraps I could find around the property.
Do you, think this thing will keep them out?
Not yet. I'm planning on coming back through on a fortification pass, if you will. We'll lock this place up good. Hey, Lee.
Hola, ¿necesitas ayuda?
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2x to length, that'd sure speed things up. Dad doesn't know how bad it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
You gotta do what you can to survive.
Like put a gun to that kid's head and pull the trigger? Fuck that, man. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet? It's cool. Don't worry about it. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there. How about yours? How's your family?
My brother and parents are in Macon. I hope.
Oh man, I hope so too. Maybe it's not too bad there. That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
And Sean, thanks again for the ride.
No problem, Lee. Couldn't leave you behind. Anyway, when you see my dad around, he might want some help at the barn. You know how to drive it?
Sure don't. I can give you a hell of a critique of the U.S. Farm Bill, though.
I'm good.
Ay, ay, ay. Habla con el un poco tonto.
How you doing, Duck?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor. I'm the foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
Apostamos a que por mover esa palanca y cuando la mueva bastante bien, prende eso y atropella y muere, ¿sabes? Y explota todo. Eso creo. Pero creo que así se mueve para adelante y para atrás. No sé yo, pero vamos a ver aquí.
How'd you get out of Atlanta?
On foot. I headed south and hoofed it out of there.
That's a long walk.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
Had you told me 20 years ago I'd still be doing this, I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was the plan, having a place like this. It was in the family, and I guess so was I. Family's important. It's all that matters. You agree with that?
Was brought up to, yes.
Where's your family now? Parents? Wife? Girlfriend?
My parents are in Macon with my brother.
Well, I hope they're all right. But now you've got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
Yeah, I was looking for help in her house.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Claro.
Sure. I don't know who you are or what you did, but you better become a better liar, and fast. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're going to have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're going to make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're going to be in trouble. So whoever you are and whatever you did, keep it to your damn self. But at least you have the common sense to listen to a man giving you advice.
Go! I'll get my gun! Pongan en los comentarios qué hubiesen hecho, salvar al niño o al adulto. Bueno, vamos a hacer un corte y ya regresamos.